Hello friends, I welcome you all to this series of technical analysis, and the stock that we'll be discussing today is Ramco Systems. This is a small cap category stock, and this has been in the buzz on the internet and the news because it has been showing some bullish signs since the last 2 or 3 days, just the 2 or 3 days, and it has given more than 30%. So a lot of buzz is going around, and I have received plenty of messages on my Telegram channel and WhatsApp demanding an insight on this stock. Friends, here I would like to tell that yesterday we discussed Idea Vodafone. We did a technical analysis of Idea Vodafone, and what we discussed there was mainly the trading psychology. The link is given in the description. You can refer it again. If you have not yet, you can watch it for the first time. What we discussed primarily there was the trading psychology. We used the cricket analogy over there to discuss how every cricketer is different. In the same way, every trader is different, and you need to follow certain trading setups, one certain trading psychology, and one certain trading risk appetite, you can say, for yourselves, and you have to do that for a long time to make a lot of sample size available for your trade, so that you can come to a conclusion that which kind of trading style suits you. Now here we'll be analyzing and going on the charts of Ramco System, but this stock has been in a bearish momentum since a very long time. The momentum indicators are not showing such great signs that you can go for this stock. Chart of Ramco Systems, and this is the monthly time frame in front of you. What do we see here, friends? Very eminently you can see that this is in a bearish momentum. This is in a bearish momentum since 2015 onwards, so 5-6 years now it has been in a bearish momentum. There was a breakout of a double bottom over here in this part of the chart. As you can see, there was a breakout of a double bottom over here. The price advanced to a certain level, and then the descent started again. So the first thing which comes to my mind when I think about this stock is that this belongs to the small cap category of stocks. We discussed IndusInd Bank earlier today. The video link is available in the description. Similar kind of a trend was seen in that chart also of IndusInd Bank, but the advantage with that stock has with it is it belongs to the Nifty 50 index, and this stock has been in news recently because of this green candle that you can see here for this month. This green candle is near about, I think, 30% of growth over here. Approximately, yeah, in fact more than that. And if we see the momentum oscillators, they are really struggling, as you can see here with stochastic and RSI. Let's move ahead with the weekly time frame, and let's see if we can see something which we can trust in this stock over here. Now you see here in the weekly time frame that the process of making lower lows and lower highs has been in descending triangles. It has been a channel that this stock has been making. The alignment of the moving averages is also bearish. Moving averages 144 is well above moving averages 55 and 21. Now friends, over here we have to decide whether this kind of a trading style suits us. Do we really need to trust this candle over here? Because we have seen similar such candles in the past also. We have seen such kind of a candle formation over here, but the ultimate trend has been bearish. The ultimate trend being bearish makes this a very risky trade. We discussed Idea Vodafone yesterday on this channel, and the link is given in the description. You can refer that. We primarily talked about trading psychologies in that video, and today again I would like to mention a few things that we discussed yesterday. That, see, you cannot tell any trader what kind of a risk appetite he has to follow, what kind of a trading style he has to follow, but taking into consideration technical analysis and the kind of psychology and strategies we follow usually on this channel, this looks to be a very risky trade, and I would not like to personally get into this trade considering the fact that it belongs to a small cap sector. We know that the economy is not doing so well right now throughout the world, but still the market has been bullish since the last so many sessions. I fear a great steep fall from here, to be frank, in Nifty 50 itself. So if Nifty 50 is not spared with this great fall which is about to come, which is still a prediction and not a reality, but the corporate earnings are not coming, there is so much of liquidity in the market. That is the reason why maybe the prices have been shooting up. So though this stock has been in discussion since the last 2-3 days, people are wanting to know what the future of this stock lies. Let's have a look at the momentum oscillators. This is again one reason which supports the fact that it is highly in the overbought region. You see the stochastic over here. This is the blue line you see is above 80 and it is way overextended over this red line. This blue line is actually the measure of the current price with respect to the earlier 14 sessions. So this gives you an indication where the price stands currently as compared to the earlier 14 sessions. So you see it is way above 80 and this red line of stochastic is a moving average of this blue line of the period 3. So this blue line being so overextended from this red line tells us that there is a huge possibility that this stock can again come down, as we can see here on multiple occasions. Whenever the stochastic has reached this point, it has sooner or later made advances in the bearish direction. And here if you see throughout the chart, you can see that the blue line and red line have been together. They have not been overextended to such an extent as you can see over here. See, there can be one guy who's coming in the room and telling you, I gained 100% in one day or 100% in 1 month or whatever. I would anytime prefer a guy coming into the room and telling me, I gain only 5%, I gain only 10% or even 2% or 3%, but I have been doing this since 5 years or 10 years or 15 years. Such a guy is actually making good money out of the stock markets and not somebody who has just made 100% or 200% in a few stocks on some days which were good for him. So even the best traders make less profits, but they do it for a very long period of time. Now there are people who can argue that this is in a bullish momentum and what if it makes 100% or 200% tomorrow? It might make 100% or even 500%. That is possible, friends, but do you want to hit a couple of sixes in an over and get out, or do you want to take it on the long term and play the entire 50 overs? I usually use this cricket analogy while I am building my trading psychology, so please take it in a lighter way. This is just to understand how you can improve your trading psychologies. There is no harm in selecting a small cap stock which is in a ultimate downtrend since so many years and going for it. You can take a long position, you can definitely do that, but then it needs to be following your principle which you have been following since the last many years, which has given you tremendous success in the last many years. If this kind of strategy suits you, then you can definitely go for these kinds of trades. So friends, here we did a technical analysis of Ramco Systems and we tried to understand what possibilities we can see. Personally, the kind of trading style we want to promote on this channel, I think that we should avoid taking a trade in this stock, though it is in uptrend. It is not in uptrend, but it has been showing some bullish signs in the last couple of days. So I don't know whether it will continue doing that because it is in a long-term bearish momentum. The Nifty stocks itself are struggling for a good momentum into their stocks because we see that the economy of the world is not going hand in hand with the market. The economy is struggling, but the index, the Nifty index or the Bank Nifty index and other indexes are doing well, but it is about time that we see a great bearish momentum in those stocks also. So taking a position in a declining small cap stock can be risky. You need to wait for some more time and see some good signals on the chart which can be right by the way of technical analysis, and then maybe you can enter the stock. So it is all your personal decision. This is a trading style which I follow and I like to promote with all the viewers, but if your risk appetite supports this kind of trading and this kind of a trading psychology basically, then you can definitely go for it. As discussed earlier, you need to think of the long term. You need to make sure that a certain trading setup lasts for long, which can help you gain huge amount of wealth in the long term, and any kind of a short objective is always short lived. So you need to train your mind like that, because if you start taking trades which are out of your system, you might get habituated to doing that very often, and this can lead to taking wrong decisions and your trading capital can erode very quickly. So your trading capital is like your oxygen. You need to keep it intact so that you get more amount of time in the stock markets, so that you can learn more by making less mistakes and sustaining in the stock markets for a very long time. Hence, you must go for trades which are looking lucrative by way of trends. You need to analyze the trends and make the trend your friend, ride the trend and trail the stop loss. This is the philosophy that we usually like to promote on this channel. Please subscribe the channel, enable the bell icon. Please like and share the video also if you like the analysis, basically the psychological part of it which we discussed today. Thank you.